Having a panic attack is incredibly frightening. You actually really do feel like you're dying. Then when you come out of it, you feel ashamed. You don't know how to talk about it. And with these video series that I'm doing, I'm creating 3, is I want to normalize it. I want to be able to share with people what it can be like, that it's okay. I've had them, I still have them. And they can come for all sorts of reasons. But we also need to know, what are they? How can we support ourselves? And how someone can support us. I'm Chantal, psychotherapist and Reiki master here at Unfold Your Freedom. Now, in a previous video, which I popped here, what is a panic attack? Go and have a look at that there, because I know until I'd had them, I had no idea what they meant. I didn't get it. I hadn't been around anyone who had had them. So I didn't know how to support not only myself, but someone else. And as I said, I felt incredible shame and embarrassment. Because when a panic attack happens, of course, there's a trigger within you. Your body is remembering something. Your body is experiencing someone, but there's no logic. So right at the moment, if I had a panic attack now, I wouldn't understand why, but it's simply there. So it's learning to cope with it. Now, something I was taught, but I did find it quite difficult at first, was when you're actually in the attack, the aim is to actually slow your breathing down, because you'll have shallow breathing, you'll feel like you're choking, and do something like that. I found that a bit hard, because the other thing they say is start to relax your body, and because that'll support you in bringing you calm, bringing you back into the present moment, and also doesn't keep heightening it, because the more you get uptight, of course, the more it's going to happen. And the other thing they said is don't resist it, allow it to take its course. Now, again, when I first had my panic attacks, I actually found that really difficult, because of course I wanted to resist it. I wanted to get out of that state of feeling so petrified, and was I dying, and my heart felt like, I was having a heart attack. So of course all that is very difficult. But over a period of time, you'll find that you can start doing that, but it does take practice. Be kind with yourself, be loving with yourself. And that's when the next part comes in, what to do after you've had a panic attack. A lot about this is about self-care and knowing what your triggers are and how to support yourself. So immediately after one, you will feel exhausted and tired and washed out. So make sure you get rest, talk to someone you trust, make sure you're eating well, and just do something that soothes you, nurtures you, because that's what I find helps me. And also, just might take a day or two, but be kind with yourself. Be patient. Just simply be with what is. That's really important. Now, things that you can do and put into long term are things, this is why I've shared my channel, what I do in my channel. There's so many things you can do. Like, make sure you get good sleep. Understand why. See a therapist or someone or a GP to get them diagnosed and understand what's happening and where they're coming from. EMDR, tapping. Make sure you're eating well. Make sure you're getting plenty of sleep, exercise, do something creative, get massage, aromatherapy. There's so many things you can do now to support you, because the more you support yourself, and for me, I use the word safe. The more I felt safe, but the more you support yourself to be able to be here, be present, and realize life is amazing, that you can care for yourself, that danger is not around you all the time. So that when you do trigger, you actually know how to support yourself. You know that it's okay when you come out of it. Because I can still trigger. I actually now still trigger in my sleep. So as my psychologist said to me, my mindset's fine, but there's still sometimes something in my body. So what I do now is when I trigger at night, I can't always remember if I've had a dream or not, but then I look at what is happening in my life around that time. Where am I feeling anxious? Where am I perhaps fear of the future? And that's when I trigger into a panic attack. So I've now learned how to turn them around and go, okay, this is why. What do I need to do to support myself? And I'm finding I'm getting them less and less. Now, this is for someone to support you. All you need to do, if you're someone watching, being with them, is reassure them. That's all you need to do, is reassure them, say their name, let them know that you are there. Even if it's in public. This is what happens. When it happens in public, we get very frightened and we don't know what to do. So when you know how to do this, ask them. Don't make assumptions that you know what they need. Ask them, is there anything you need to do? Do you want me to support you? How do you want me to support? But very, very important to give that person the chance to be able to tell you what they need to do. And now I'm going to get my notes, because I really want to look at this. And this is part of PTSD for me and things like that I get excited, I can start to hyperventilate a bit, and then I go blank on what I want to say. So that's why I'm doing these videos, to bring a reality in them. They're not always going to be perfect, and here are my notes, because I really want to get this as much information as I can to you. Remain calm. So as the other person, remain calm. As I said, use a soothing voice, reassure them, Encourage them to say a phrase. It could be anything. I am safe. I am okay. Help them to breathe. You might actually start breathing with them, because what happens is when you breathe with someone, it's like they automatically start breathing with you. So just take your time to allow them to come back into their natural rhythm. That's all you need to do. Talk calmly about them. Talk to them about things that they love, activities they like to do, because that just supports them to calm down, become present, and realize that they are safe and it's okay for them. Respect their needs. Just keep respecting their needs. And things you don't say is, don't worry, it's not that bad. Try to relax, because all those things do not help. All they do is just make it worse. That's actually all you need to do. It's all you need to do, and it is a lot. So you might need to come back to this video and watch it again and again, just to get reassured, just to understand, just to know what. And I'd love you to comment if there's other things that you do or someone else does for you. Keep this conversation happening. Now, the other thing I forgot to mention was also different meditation techniques really help you to get you grounded. So you could do just breathing, following your breath in, following your breath out. Then what you can do is boxed breathing. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold. Now with that, you might only be able to do 3 in, 3 out. So just do with what's best for you. Anything that's mindful, that brings you into the present moment. Now, sometimes meditation can actually trigger you. So I know for me, when I first was in acute PTSD and I was in the trauma of it all, I stopped doing tapping, Reiki, meditation. My body sort of knew, because what it did was it actually enhanced it. It actually brought everything to the fore. It didn't do me any good. So it took me a couple of years to come back. So just be mindful of that, to get support for you, because sometimes it can be too hard to sit in meditation or be mindful because it's too much, it's too in the forefront, but it does really help you in the long run. And the other one I really like to do is body scan. You're simply taking the focus to the top of your head and you're just literally scanning your body all the way down. What that does is it helps you, again, just bring you back into your body, into your breath, into the present moment. And then what you can start doing is the 5 senses grounding meditation, where you start using your senses and you look around and you look at what you can see, what you can hear, what you can touch, what you can feel, and if you've got something, what you can taste. So these are all beautiful things that bring you here. And you can also say phrases like, I'm safe, it is okay, I am loved. So find something that works for you. So again, love you to tell me what supports you. Share this with anyone you feel would benefit from this, either who've had them or who hasn't. Let's get the conversation happening. Subscribe if you wish, get the notifications, because I'm going to have all sorts of goodness here on showing you how to support yourself. Namaste, and thank you for watching.